So welcome everybody today. We're so excited to be cutting the ribbon on these new solar panels today at Medea Creek. And this is the main ceremony, as Mr. Benioff said, for the entire district, where these have all been installed and are up and running. I wanted to thank everybody who, first of all, put together our little ceremony this morning. Ragini Agarwal and Julie Suarez, Annette Siegel, Mr. Benioff, Ms. Bagari, everybody for organizing everything here, and our grounds crew, and for hanging everything and putting it all together and made it so beautiful. I also wanted to thank our guests and acknowledge our Oak Park Municipal Advisory Council for all the members being here today, and for Supervisor Linda Parks for coming, and to Alex Smith from PFMG, the solar company that built these for us, and also to Christy, who's here from Solar World. Solar World is the company that makes the panels, and something unique about that is all these panels are American made. So we specified that they had to be made in the United States, and so how about a big hand for Solar World and having all American made panels. And Measure S bond funds paid for these panels, and here and at all of our schools. And so the biggest thank you has to go to the taxpayers in Oak Park who are paying for Measure S. Let's give them a huge, big round of applause. We also wanted to thank the people from Rosendin Electric and the people at Southern California Edison, and our forward-thinking board members who are here, who made this the first priority with our bond fund, and to Keith Henderson and Martin Klaus, Assistant Superintendent, and everybody around here, as a matter of fact, the teachers and everyone, for the patience with the noise, any kind of parking disruptions, the dust, and any inconvenience that we went through last spring when these things were being built. What's really cool is that they were finished right on time. And as you know, like a lot of construction projects, if you've ever tried to do them, they don't get done on time. These were done exactly on time, and they've been making power ever since July the 1st. Some people have asked us why Oak Park is installing or has installed these systems. And the main reasons are the ones basically that the students explained to you already this morning, but I'll just add a few more or add a little bit more to that. Our motto in Oak Park is educating compassionate and creative global citizens. And anything we do to reduce our carbon footprint and reduce greenhouse gases is something that I consider an act of mercy and an act of compassion. Can we really tolerate a situation where 40,000 plant and animal species are going extinct each year due to human-caused climate change, habitat destruction, pollution of the ocean, and other reasons, and not do anything about that? Are we all not shocked by this and feel that we must at least try to do something? By the way, the normal extinction rate is about 1 species for every 1,000 years. So losing 40,000 a year is the equivalent of 1 species every 20 minutes. That should really be shocking and appalling to everybody on the planet, and should cause alarm and people to think about what we need to do to stop that from happening. Watching what happened in the recent hurricanes that were mentioned by the student speakers should also make us think about what actions we should be taking to stop the oceans from continuing to warm, the deserts to expand, and the rainforests to dry. This is especially true when you see that most of the people who are affected by these things live in tropical regions of the world and are poor. Climate change will affect everyone, but it will most seriously impact the poor and the marginalized the most severely. Environmentalism and social justice are deeply connected. This is an important lesson for our students to learn and to act on and to see solutions to these problems every single day they're at school. We want our students to learn and our teachers to teach in places that are powered with the latest renewable energy systems so that we can see what the future can hold and how we can look forward to a better world as you grow up. We want you to grow up in a world that has healthy oceans, abundant wild plants and animals, and lots of natural places. Your school is now powered just like a spacecraft is. In the 1950s, scientists figured out that they needed to use solar panels to power spacecraft because they couldn't bring enough fuel along for the missions. This helped us to develop the modern solar panels that we have today. We are realizing that we can power our buildings, our cars, and our lives with the sun, which has actually been fueling life on this planet for 4 billion years. We're just figuring out how to use it in new ways. It's clean, it's free, it's safe, and it's part of our future. So far, since these things were switched on the 1st of July, these panels have generated $110,000 worth of electricity, which is well ahead of expectations. So just like all of you guys do, you outperform what we expect you to do. Our solar panels are doing the same things in an Oak Park style. They work from sunrise to sunset every day of the year. What we don't use, we sell to the power company, and they sell it to other homes and businesses in the area. So we are saving desperately needed funds that are needed to educate all of you guys. So the oceans may be rising due to climate change, but so are our solar arrays in Oak Park. And more importantly, so is our resolve to create a more sustainable future for you and everybody else, human and non-human, on this beautiful planet. Thank you all very much.